One sport that has continually proven itself as a conference contender is the men's tennis team. Last season, its senior Layton team won the SoCon regular season title. However, this year's team looks towards its youthful presence as they navigate the heart of the Southern Conference schedule.
After graduating 4 seniors from their Southern Conference regular season championship team, this year's men's tennis program features 5 freshmen and only 1 senior. The focus for the team early on was maturing as a unit and taking the season one match at a time.
It's a young team. We've got some talent. We've got to gain experience as the season goes on, and we are doing that. But the future looks bright. You know, we've just got to continue to grow this season.
I mean, we all got along quickly. The team has good chemistry. I think they're mature for freshmen, so it was good. I knew right away we could have a successful year and there wouldn't be any huge problems. Just every match in the spring we've gotten better too as they've gotten used to playing. They've gained confidence, so just gaining experience. They're getting better with every match.
Especially with international students, when we've had a couple, they don't really understand college tennis at first, so it takes them a little bit longer to get acclimated. And when they do get acclimated, they usually do pretty well.
I must say, I found adjusting much easier than I thought it would be. Coming from South Africa, coming to such a different culture, I thought I'd struggle more than I would. But Elon's just been a great place to get into, and it's been really easy for me.
Although outnumbered by the younger players, it has been the senior leadership that has helped this team grow throughout the year.
Well, Eric's been the leader of the team. Unfortunately, he's been banged up. He had a little bit of an injury to where it's just kind of nagging him. And that just alone, watching him compete and fight through it and come up with victories at not 100%, that does wonders for the rest of the young guys.
We've been a team that's got along pretty well without too many problems, which has been really cool. Being all freshmen, you all sort of come into the same situation. Seniors have also played their role. Just looking at Eric, he's obviously the one and only senior, so he's sort of the guy we've been looking up to.
Just with the experience, I know what to do in certain situations, things like that. So I've tried to provide leadership, but freshmen have been pretty mature. And they're learning quickly, so especially like Stefan. He was already, as a freshman, he's one of the most mature kids in our teams.
The other guy that probably leads a lot, even though he's a freshman, is Stefan. He just by nature is a leader. And even though he's a freshman, because our team is so young and it's mostly freshmen and sophomores, he's kind of had to lead, and a lot of his leading is by example. There's only so much you can say when you're a freshman to the rest of the team, but I think his leadership is by example, and if those guys can follow some of the things he does, we're going to have even more success.
As the season has progressed, the team has shown signs of improvement, even through the adversity that a tough out-of-conference schedule brings with it.
We've had to grow up fast, and we've lost a lot of matches in non-conference, but we knew that going in. When you have a lot of freshmen playing, and even some of the guys, like a kid that was a sophomore, he didn't play last year. So we really only have 2 guys that have experience that are playing in the lineup. And so when you have that, you're hoping to see growth. You're hoping to see guys improve, both in singles and doubles.
I think confidence was the biggest thing. Just with the tough non-conference schedule, it can be a little overwhelming for freshmen who aren't expecting to, maybe they had success in the juniors or they're expecting to do well right away. It can be tough to lose like 3 matches in a row and stuff like that.
I think playing a tough non-conference schedule is only for the better. Conference tournament or conference matches are obviously the most important, but we want to be getting better, and the only way you get better is to play against strong opponents.
Although it may not have been the best situation this year, having 5 freshmen to build on for the next 4 years is definitely something for the team to look forward to.
Yeah, different but lots of talent. Young, but you can see lots of talent, which is exciting. There's a lot of guys that'll be together for 4 years, so to think about where that team can go is pretty exciting.
As long as they're competing hard, they're learning, they want to get better, they have a passion, a desire to get better, then it's exciting having freshmen. And as long as we have those kind of players and they're pushing themselves to improve, then a lot of times, you know, freshmen can surprise you, and I'm hoping that's the case in the next month or so.
One young player who has excelled this season is sophomore Cameron Silverman. In March, he was named SoCon Player of the Week, as he and senior Eric Turner are one of the top pair of doubles in the conference.